What is up, guys? Matt Paolini here. What a Monday Night Raw that was last night, guys, in Charlotte's hometown. Woo! Here we go with Matt's WWE Monday Night Raw review from last night's show. So here we go. We kick off WWE Monday Night Raw with the highlights reel, Chris Jericho. And he also said he introduced his best friend Kevin Owens to come out, the WWE Universal Champion. He starts talking on the microphone, and then Jericho says it was a mask. Of course, that was under the mask of Sin Cara. And then out comes the U.S. champion Roman Reigns. And then Roman Reigns said this to Kevin Owens: if he beats him tonight, he will get a WWE Universal Championship match at WWE Roadblock, the end of the line. And of course, here we go with match number one. And it was also official for later on match of the night. So here we go, match number one. Braun versus one half of the Golden Truth, R-Truth. And the one of the match was Braun Strowman. That match was pretty boring to me, guys, because Braun Strowman kept beating up R-Truth a lot, and then after the match, Goldust he helped out his buddy R-Truth, of course, guys. So that was pretty good. And then out comes Sami Zayn, and then Sami Zayn gets beat up by Braun Strowman, and then Sami Zayn tries to fight back Braun Strowman from last Monday, and then when it came back on TV, what I saw was that Mick Foley was in the ring with Brian Saxton about Braun Strowman and Sami Zayn together, and then Sami Zayn talks to the microphone and calls Mick Foley a hypocrite and stuff like that, because he was like yelling at him and stuff. Why he cannot face Braun Strowman? That's why. Now we have match number 2 of the night. Tony Ness versus Cedric Alexander in his hometown. And of course, Tony Ness won, and Drew Clark was on ringside with Tony Ness. And plus, 205 Live is on tonight, so that's gonna be like the Brian can defend his belt and sub 205. They have their own show, the Cruiserweights, tonight, so that's gonna be pretty amazing. And Tony Ness defeated Cedric Alexander, so that's what happened. And now we have this after the match. There was a parking lot part, and this was pretty fun. I really enjoyed. It's really on the results, guys. So here we go with this. It was Chris Jericho, after he was done talking with the interview and stuff, he was leaving the arena, and of course, and then he almost got into the limo and stuff, and then the list fell, and then after that, I thought it was like the limo guy. Then Seth Rollins says this: "Did I just made the list?" And then Jericho, of course, they attack each other and stuff. And then Seth Rollins lifts up the bar rail and stuff like that. So then I think at Roadblock, it's going to be Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho. So that's going to be awesome. So can't wait. And that was pretty funny. That was the funny part. And then Chris Jericho about that had the limo guy on the list. So that was pretty funny. Now we have match number 3 of the night. It is the Raw Women's Champion, Sasha Banks versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship. And of course, well, that match ended in a double countout because Charlotte kept beating up Sasha Banks into the crowd and stuff. So then Mick Foley comes out, and then he makes a match for later on as a main event, and it's going to be a no disqualification, no countouts, and falls count anywhere match. So have a nice day. So for the Raw Women's belt. So that's gonna be epic. And so now we have match number 4 of the night. It is the number 1 contender for the Cruiserweight Champion, Rich Swann. He versus No One Darn. And then after the match, Rich Swann won, of course. And then he talks to Brian Kendrick on the microphone. And then he says, what are you looking at? And stuff like that. The Brian Kendrick, I'll take away your belt on 201.5 tomorrow night. That's going to be epic. He said to him, and then he said he's going to win the Cruiserweight belt and take it away from him no matter what. And then now we have match number 5 of the night. The U.S. Champion Roman Reigns versus WWE Universal Champion Kevin Owens. And of course, that match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. It was going back on and forth. And plus, the winner of the match was the U.S. Champion Roman Reigns. He'd go on to face the WWE Universal Champion Kevin Owens in a Universal Championship match. And for at WWE Roadblock, the end of the line. So he got his match at Roadblock, and now we have a segment. It was kind of an interview with Paul Heyman, of course. So, and then he declared Brock Lesnar is going to be in the Royal Rumble at the same time with Goldberg. Goldberg. That's going to be epic to see at the Royal Rumble in January. And so now we have match number 6 of the night. And it is a Raw Tag Team Championship match. That's right. Move the rocks. Move the rocks. And it is the New Day versus one of the clubs. Luke Gallows and Colin Anderson for the Raw Tag Team Championship belts. And of course that match was pretty good. And then of course Xavier Woods, he got the pin by pulling Carl Anderson trunks, so that's how they cheated again, so they're upset again. And then now we have the main event of the night, the Raw Women's Champion, and it is Charlotte Flair versus Sasha Banks. This match was pretty epic. I really enjoyed it, and plus I liked the part with the kendo stick. Sasha Banks was beating up Charlotte Flair with the kendo stick. And we had a moonsault off of an announcer's table on the Sasha Banks. We have a crowd beat up part in the crowd and stuff, everything. And then we had Sasha Banks making Charlotte Flair tap out into the crowd onto a bar rail or something where the crowd holds on to get to their seats. So that was pretty epic. She made her tapped out, so that was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed it, guys. And out comes, woo! Of course, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and she holds up Charlotte when she won she holds up Sasha Banks, the new Raw Women's Champion. Sasha Banks, the new Raw Women's Champion. So now, what a Raw that was, guys. Sasha Banks is our new Raw Women's Champion now. So, guys, hope you all enjoyed my WWE Monday Night Raw review from last night's show. So, guys, once again, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Peace out, guys. See ya.